Hello and welcome to Solasta, Crown of the Magister, a new RPG that's been recommended to me by a few people, so we'll be giving it a go today and seeing what it has to offer. I've heard that it's very sort of D&D-ish, and I have played a few games of D&D in the past, although not as many as I might have liked. But also, one of my friends said, quite like Divinity Original Sin 2, and I freaking love that game. So hopefully it lives up to that in some way. If it's even half as good as that, it'll be amazing. Anyway, let's click New Adventure and see what this one has to offer. We are going to need probably the tutorials. You know what? I don't need that tutorial. That's fine. We'll go with the Crown of the Magister campaign. Difficulty, let's have a look. What have we got? Story mode, Explorer mode, Authentic mode, Scavenger mode, and Cataclysm mode. You know what? We'll go with the middle one. Authentic mode seems the way to go. Right, can we start game? You must sign all characters before I proceed, so that's these guys. So party setup. This pool lists the available characters that you can select for your adventures. You can make your own as well, by the way. Some characters have been generated by us if you want to quick start your adventure, but we advise that you create your own party of 4 adventurers. For this particular playthrough, we're just going to use their pre-made ones. Who do I like the look of? Probably... We gotta have a dwarf, right? So let's have a dwarf. Let's have Burden. Probably gonna go with one of these elves. Wizard seems like a good way to go. So Nyalo Wildwind. We'll go with Human Lowlife or Human Acolyte. Ranger or Cleric. Ranger or Cleric. Let's go Cleric. One more. So we can have a Rogue, a Ranger, or a Fighter. I feel like the Dwarf's going to be our tank. It said like Lawkeeper or something. Hang on, what does this say? Oh, I have to change it in order to see it. Let's change it and see what it says. Paladin. Yeah, he can be pretty tanky, I guess. Paladins can be tanky, right? Told you I haven't played that much D&D. So we'll probably on that basis go with Miles Hawk as our last guy. This could be a terrible party, by the way. We'll have to see. Brightness should be fine. We'll not mess about with that too much. And we'll see what this one has to offer. Loading time shouldn't be too bad. We are on an SSD here, so hopefully we won't have to wait too long. Although I do like the little artwork. I like Santa Claus in the back there, looking happy. On the right-hand side. Casting spells consumes spell slots. Most classes regain spell slots after a long rest. That's very D&D. I'm pretty sure this actually works off of a D&D rule set, which I will not claim to be an expert in, but I should know enough to get by.
Before the Cataclysm, there were no gods on Solasta. No humans either. Then, the rift opened. Some say it was a magical accident, or the work of an evil god. No one knows for sure. The Cataclysm destroyed the old High Elf Empire. Manicalan, they called it, and twisted the land beyond recognition. Now, only the brave and the foolish go there, in search of ancient treasures. But something is happening deep in those Badlands. Whatever it is, it can't be good.
Not many good things happen in the Badlands. It is the year 1024 after the Cataclysm. New states have arisen around the Badlands and crave its treasures. A newly discovered road offers a safer route into the ruined heart of the Empire from the Principality of Masgarth, upsetting the balance of power. The Legacy Council is formed to ensure that this knowledge is shared. It issues a call for agents to explore the Badlands in its name. Adventurers flock to Caer Kiflin, I tried my best, the Principality's capital, and the home of the Council. 4 strangers meet in the Grave Keep's cask, close to the Council chambers. Alright, let's see. Hoping for voice acting already in the game, so I don't have to do it.
This beer tastes like donkey piss. Not that I'm complaining. Is this the place for the Legacy Council job? Hope I'm not too late. Ran into a bit of trouble on the way here.
Sit, relax. Perhaps you'd enjoy a pint of this obnoxious ale.
If you're here for the council job, get in line. Though if this Lord Karen doesn't show up soon, I may go looking for him.
Another round, barkeeper. 4 of your finest flagons of donkey piss, please.
Looks like you've been waiting here a while.
Indeed. You mentioned something about some trouble. Would you care to elaborate?
Well, I was making my way here when 3 bandits leapt from the bushes with crossbows. They dragged me off to some decrepit prison and tossed me in a filthy cell that smelled of rat piss. Don't know what was holding the place up.
Okay, then. It looks like we're going to get a tutorial here with only one character to control, even if I can speak today. Let's see what's happening then. Find a way out. Left click to move. Nice. Okay, tutorial. Character selection and basic movement. Select your character by clicking the character in the 3D view or on the character's portrait. Probably going to go for the portraits. To select a whole party, use the select all button at the bottom of the portrait display. You can also bandbox effectively. To move, left click on the destination. Valid destinations show a round marker when you mouse over them. Invalid destinations show a forbidden sign. Camera controls are right click and Q and E by the look of it. And WASD. I always love a game that has WASD camera controls. I hate it when that isn't a thing. And you actually can rotate the camera. Pretty nice. Let's see, is there anything to find around here then, or no? If this was Divinity, I'd be looking in all of these cells and thinking, there's something going on here. Let's see. Can we unlock a door or anything? No, it doesn't look like it. We're just going to have to move forward. Anything going on? Click on the journal button to open the quest log. This will give you objectives. Sure. And the quest log lists your current objective, which you must complete in order to move the quest forward. You may also have other optional objectives. The log gives you hints and context. Okay, I get it. So where is the quest log? Down here, journal. So at the moment, all we've got to do is find a way out. There must be a way out of this crumbling prison. The bandits left you in a ruined cell. There must be a weak wall or a hole somewhere in one of the other cells. Okay. We could untrack that quest. I don't know why I would. But I suppose it's the thing we could do. I just don't think we'd be able to go anywhere if we did. But we can obviously crawl through that. To crawl through a hole, click the other side. Sure. And center on a character is tab or double click. Fine, fine. So if I double click down here, do I get a center? No, it's up here. Okay, fair enough. Anything happening around here? That looks like a door that we could do something with, but apparently not. Guess we're on a pretty linear path in the tutorial. Probably a good thing. Highlighting interactable objects. Press and hold the Alt key to highlight various interactable objects, doors, chests, etc. So is there anything going on? Ah, here. Also, I appear to have put her in some kind of quicker mode. What on earth did we just pick up? I go to my inventory? No. There definitely was an inventory, but I don't know how to get to it now. There it is. Because we picked something up there. Or did we? My main attack is still bare hands. But I'm sure I saw something that would have helped us. Let's see if we can get in there again, maybe? Yes, here we go. So, we can equip a torch. I don't know if that does much more damage. It's all going to be dice rolls, isn't it? I don't think there's anything else going on around here that we need to worry about interactable yet. I don't think this door's interactable either. But that wall looks like it is. Fair enough. Interactive elements. Highlighted elements are interactive. Sure. I kind of assumed they would be. Did say something about dice roll, though. Which I did not see. Alright, let's have a look. We can shimmy along by the look of it. Interesting. It said click on the other side to crawl, and I did it, and it said no. And then I clicked on the side it didn't want me to click on. Apparently that's fine. Can we climb up and get that chest? Is that possible? Nice. Climbing and jumping. To jump or climb, simply click on the destination. Depending on the character's strength and proficiency with athletics, you can jump and climb between 2 and 5 cells. You can always jump over 2 cells, drop down 3 cells, and climb up 1 cell. Or climb up easy surfaces like ladders or ropes without any trouble. Jump distance. Above. A character with strength below 15 and no proficiency in athletics cannot jump far enough to reach the chest. Below is a fighter with strength 15 to 20 can jump across 3 cells, so can a character with strength 11 to 14 plus proficiency in athletics. Alright, and we can take alternate paths. Okay, but we can actually jump across there with this character. Fair enough. Let's see what's in the chest. Looks like a health potion, yeah. We'll carry that around with us, sure. Don't think we need it just yet. We're on 11 of 11. I always enjoy in these games when... in D&D, your health is like... 11 is actually fairly high from what I remember from D&D. I think mine was like 7 for ages because I was a caster or something. Or in Gloomhaven, very much the same. Your health is generally quite low. Whereas in a game like... I can't remember what it was in Divinity, but in a lot of games it's like, here's 500 health. And it doesn't actually mean anything because you'll take more damage from hits, but still. Oh, nice. The interactable objects so far have been pretty cool as well. Let's hopefully find our way across here, and yeah, this wall looks like we can break it down, maybe. Or maybe climb through the middle of it. No, break it down. Not sure about the sound effect that we got there, though. When it's a female character with a very, very different voice, but sure. Looting and inventory management. Click on a chest or container to loot it. Everything you carry affects your weight gauge, so be wary of reaching your weight limit, as this will slow you down a lot. Equipment and light sources must be placed in the appropriate slots before they can be used. Stackable items. Some items can stack in the same style in your inventory. Drag and drop, or you holding down the shift key. Sure. I won't remember it anyway, but I will learn the inventory system just by doing it. Alright, so we got some money. By the look of it, 3 silver pieces, which are not stored in our inventory, maybe. Ration pouch. And some arrows. Which will be pretty useful. We have got a light crossbow. I don't know where we got this stuff from. This must have all been in the chest, and it's just been equipped to us automatically. Fine, we have at least got some proper weapons and stuff now. Can we make it out? Looks like this door here is interactable. Cool. Ah, we've escaped.
Nice move. That trick with the wall. Glad you're no worse for wear.
This council needs to get organized. They have no right to keep us waiting like this.
The council is likely busy with important matters of state, and we are not, so have patience.
Well, let me tell you my story then. I too was accosted on the way here, but I faced my foes head on.
So what are you waiting for? Spit it out, why don't you?
I sense we're in for a combat tutorial here. Oh, not the foes I was expecting. Looks like we got 2 wolves. Now, you do roll for initiative. That's kind of cool. I assume there is... Yeah, there's a modifier at the top there. If you have a look at the top right, there are roll modifiers, and on this occasion, they're all 0. But I guess if I had good stats, I would get a better chance at good initiative. Right, tutorial dashing. Move to a point in the yellow area, or moving, indeed, to a point in the yellow area, uses your main action to dash. Dash doubles your maximum movement for the turn. However, you cannot use your action to attack or cast a spell. Remember that you can move normally and then decide whether to dash further or to use your action for something else. Okay. So how far does my axe travel is the question. Yeah, I can't use it on the wolves, so let's abort that. I could move 1 in, I think. Because then I would have a second action. I don't know if I've got area of opportunity or whatever the hell it's called on this character. What's our powers like as well? We've got Divine Sense, Lay on Hands, Neutralize Poison, and Cure Disease. I don't think any of those are particularly useful at the moment, so let's move forward one. Let's see if we can get an attack off on one of these. We can get either of them. Let's go with the one closest to us. A 10 plus 5. Killed it. We should be out of actions now, and I think we are. I think we could have moved, maybe. Who knows? And he missed. Beautiful. I like seeing all the rolls in the top corner. Really makes me feel like this is actually happening. I don't know. Does that make any sense? Probably not. Makes me feel like there's a chance for the wolves here is what I mean. Tutorial attacking. To attack an enemy using your default weapon, mouse over them and left click. You can also cast an attack spell or switch weapon configurations and use another weapon, a ranged one for example. Depending on the character, some special abilities are also available. I think it wanted me to run last time. Shoving. You try to shove an enemy back or down. Select shove and choose from the available options. If you shove an enemy backwards into a pit, they'll fall. If you shove an enemy down, they'll be prone, remaining vulnerable until they spend move points to stand up. So in theory we could shove these guys then. I assume it would push him off the cliff. Yeah, that seems like the way to go. We didn't even need to roll for that either, which was pretty awesome. Clicking dodge uses your main action, provides the following benefits. Until the start of your next turn, all attackers you can see have disadvantage on their rolls to hit, and you have advantage on dexterity saving throws. Sure. This is very D&D, isn't it? Let's just knock these guys off. I don't even know if there's a disadvantage to doing that. There might be if you could loot their bodies, but that doesn't seem to be a thing at the moment in this one, because we did kill a wolf over here, and it's just gone anyway. Alright. So what are we doing now? Disengage and push the rock. Okay. Cool. This guy, Burden, a level 1 paladin. He has 15 HP as well, which makes me think that hopefully that idea of having him as the tankier character might work out. To avoid an opportunity attack, you can use the disengage action. For the rest of your turn, you can move close to enemies freely without any risk of opportunity attacks. Disengage uses your main action though, so you won't be able to attack or dash during this turn. Alright, well I'll disengage and push this rock on it, I guess. Ooh, he actually had a +3 on his initiative as well. Alright, so it wants me to disengage, fine. We'll push the rock and maybe it won't be able to get us, or maybe the rock will fall on it. Oh! Taking out the bridge wasn't really one of the options I thought was going to happen there, but I like it. Don't know how he got that head, though.
Namby-pambies. You're lucky you weren't attacked by Sorax.
That's right, mate. It's always good to be lucky.
The Badlands are thick with them, shape-shifting bastards.
Go easy on him. He's just a harmless old drunk. Probably saw lizard folk or dragonborn or something.
You think I don't know the difference? All those spines on their backs, those jaws. You've never seen anything like it. Not lizard folk, not troglodyte, not dragonborn, I'm telling you.
No one believes in Sorax anymore. Except the Church of Einar, of course. There's a Sorak under every bed, if you believe them.
Easy now. Don't mock people for their faith.
Read them books. Sorax are masters of deception, infiltration. Anyone here could be a Sorak. You'd never know.
Go, come on.
Huh, you'll see.
So anyway, Sorax might be legend, but orcs are quite real. And not just in the Badlands. I stumbled across a secret settlement right here in the Principality.
What?
I travelled here from the east and left the main highway, hoping to save time by traversing the hills. The views were magnificent, but I should have kept my eye on the path, because it gave way beneath my feet, plunging me into Stygian darkness.
Stygian, gloomy, what's the difference?
Leave a mark.
Alright then, lighting and light sources. In Solasta, you will explore deep, dark places without natural light sources. It makes exploration and combat harder, especially for characters without dark vision. I remember dark vision, yeah. You can equip torches or cast light spells to reveal your environment, for your whole group, sure. You can light flammable items like torches on holders by interacting with them while holding a torch, or by casting a flaming spell on them, like the cantrip Firebolt. Sure. Do we need to do that? Right now? I don't know. I should light my way is what it says, though. Do I have a spell to do that? So we got Firebolt, which we could use. But I don't think that's a great idea right now. Is there anything we can actually light with Firebolt? Can we move? We can. At least we can move forward a little bit and see if there's anything to light down here. This doesn't look great, though. Nothing over here, I don't think. See what's going on through here. Must complete quest objective before opening the door. Where's the interactable object, then? Alright, let's have a look in the inventory and see if we've got a torch. We do. That's probably the way it wants us to do it, right? Alright then. Light the 2 torches. Ah, I see. I could have done that with the cantrip, though, I reckon. In fact, we can try it, right? No, we can't right now because we're holding a torch, I suppose. Fine, fine. We'll do it your way. Move on. Oh, examine the totem now. Jeez, it wants us to do a lot in this room. Ooh, that's not a good roll.
What a peculiar style of art. Clearly the work of some savage hand.
I don't think that's true. Given you failed your roll, explore further. Fair enough. I really like the rolling. I like the random element of it. And I actually want to play a bit more D&D right now. We never actually finished our last campaign that I was having with friends. We got way into it, but we never finished it off. Right, if your character can cast healing spells, like a cleric for instance, press the cast spell button and select a spell in order to recover lost hit points. You can also use a potion found in nearby loot. Open the inventory and blah 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 blah. Yes, do we need to heal? We do. Now I can cast a spell, right? High elf. Don't know if we've got anything heal-worthy in here, so we're probably just going to have to use an item. Yeah. Get ourselves up to 6 again. Fair enough. I really like how easy it is to switch between what you're holding as well. That's kind of awesome. See what's in this chest. Wonder if you can roll for perception and stuff like that to see if it's trapped. Oh, there's another potion of healing. Nice. More torches. Some arrows. And a ration pouch. Cool. Anything else going on in here that we need? Doesn't look like it. No, it also doesn't look like we could get up there at the moment, which is a bit odd. We can get up there.
There must be a mechanism somewhere.
Ah, mechanism. Can you display it to me with the Alt key? It doesn't look like it. No, I'm going to have to figure this out on my own. There is also a ladder down here by the look of it. Yes, okay.
There they are. Discretion is clearly the better part of valor in this instance.
Do we think we can sneak this? Give me a tutorial, please. Cautious mode. Activating cautious mode makes you slower, but it grants 2 benefits. Hidden objects and traps are easier to find, and you are harder for enemies to spot. When an enemy starts to notice your presence, a gauge appears over their head, giving you time to react and return to hiding. Remain 3 cells above the enemy in this mode, and you can't be detected. Fine. Go into cautious mode and head down here. Doesn't seem to make you that much slower. That's not that much of an annoyance right there. I don't know if they would have to roll for... Again, would it be a perception roll to see if we were there, or... I don't know. I assume as well, if I wanted to, I could engage these guys, but it would probably be a bad idea at this stage in the game. On our own. 4 orcs, are they? Unknown creatures. Yeah. Gonna stick with what the game says to do for now. And when it lets us go out on our own in a little bit and do crazy stuff, then we'll be dumb. Alright, let's make our way across. I sense we're going to have to do Miles's backstory as well at some stage for our final tutorial, and then the game will open up for us, is my guess. Probably exit cautious mode, but I don't really see a need to. It's not slowing us down very much at all. If at all. Alright, so apparently we can't make it across here, I guess. Can go down one. And then that's the thing, we can go through there. Don't see that being a great idea, though. Just says cross the river. You know, if I go out there, they're obviously going to spot me again, aren't they? Unless I'm ridiculously careful. Yeah, this seems like it's suddenly got a lot harder. Can I light this?
No other means of egress is apparent. Fine. I shall wait until they go. These creatures...
It's teaching us resting, I think. Yes, take a long rest. To recover hit points, special abilities, and spells, you must take a long rest. To do so, you need to gather your party around a safe place and have one ration of food per party member. Safe places are represented by a campfire. They're also shown on the location map. Many spellcasters know more spells than they can recall at a given time. I really don't like that mechanic in any game. In Divinity, where it's like, I know all these spells, but I forgot some of them. I'm sorry. Anyway, prepared spells represent those a character can use by spending spell slots. Check your hero's list of known spells and choose which ones you want to prepare. Spells that are not prepared cannot be cast. Many characters know more spells than they can prepare, so choose carefully for the given situation. Got it. Right, let's take a rest. When the rest is complete, recover all hit points and half your hit dice maximum. I don't remember the mechanics for that exactly, but okay. Sure. Start a long rest. There's clearly going to be a time of day mechanic as well. Let's see what we get then. So we've got Burning Hands. Spray a cone of fire in front of you. Sounds very useful. Detect Magic is the one we don't have at the moment. Detect nearby magic objects or creatures. Featherfall. Provide a safe landing when you or your ally falls. Pretty good. Provide magical armor to an ally who doesn't wear armor. Strike one or more enemies with projectiles that can't miss. And increase your AC. Can't remember what that stands for. By 5 just before you would take a hit. Sure, I'll go with those. Detect Magic doesn't sound great. Didn't I say that's fine? Yeah, okay. Alright, so it looks like these guys have gone at least. Actually, is there anything in here that we want? No, no interactable objects. Also, it kind of made coming around here pointless apart from the fact there's a fireplace for us to rest.
I would have slaughtered every one of those green-skinned monsters.
Orcs have a very distinctive stink.
We should bill the council for all this wasted time.
We've all told a tale of our travels here. All but one of us.
Yes, but I have a good reason for that. It's none of your bloody business.
You can't have a true friendship without trust. What are you hiding?
Fine. You want to know the
The
truth?
dwarf's beard doesn't
Stopped
fit.
on the way here to visit an old friend of mine, and discovered he was up to his eyeballs in debt with a loan shark.
Oh, that's not good.
Indeed, he put up a family heirloom as collateral and wanted me to reacquire it. Because, you see, I can be quite stealthy when necessary.
Now, you see, to me in games like this, graphics don't really matter all that much, but he looks like a character from Oblivion. Not Skyrim, Oblivion. And also the dwarf's beard didn't fit his face. It was like falling off of his lips. Anyway, let's enter the fort, I guess. Can't climb up or anything. Tutorial stealth should probably be in cautious mode, shouldn't we? Use cautious mode to move stealthily. Enemies can hear you if they cross your noise circle, and they will spot you as soon as you leave cautious mode. Your noise circle depends on your armor type and your stealth skill. Also, it's a good idea to avoid moving into an enemy's field of view while carrying a light source. Sure. Remain in cautious mode for the whole duration of this mission. You must make a stealth check if you attempt an object interaction while within hearing range of an enemy, such as opening a door or chest or even pickpocketing, and you will remain undetected only if you succeed. Cautious mode also allows you to find and follow tracks. Hang on then. Cautious mode, please, buddy. Ah, we spotted tracks at least. Using the camera. I'm sure we did that one already. Let's see what's in here. Thieves' tools. Pretty handy thing to have left outside for us. Perfect.
Oh, Liam. Always thought.
Ah, good. At least they explained it that it was actually left for us. There's a guard there. Don't know if they'll sense us doing this. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, we're going to have to sneak in, aren't we? Even though we can't really see what's on the other side of this. Recover the stolen gem. Not going through that door, so I guess we're going through this door at the end. Okay. Hopefully we won't get spotted during this mission. We really shouldn't. It's a tutorial. Okay, lock picking. To try picking a lock, mouse over a locked door, chest, and left click. Yeah. If you select your whole party, the most skilled character is automatically chosen for the task. That is excellent. I love that. You must have thieves' tools in your inventory to try picking a lock. Well, it's a good thing I got them then. Being proficient with thieves' tools will help. Probably would have been better to take the thief in this scenario than the ranger. But still, he seems pretty good at it. 25? Yeah, that's nuts. Get a +6 on it as well as a modifier. Nice. Alright, anything interactable? There's a bandit quartermaster, so I guess we will go around the outside. Hopefully avoid anyone here. Shouldn't go in. There's another enemy there, a guard. Yeah, there's quite a few guards about. Hopefully this path around the outside is the path of least resistance. And in we go. How many times do you get to use the thieves' tools then? Is that just permanent if you've got them? That seems like it would be a bit overkill. Let's grab whatever this is, I guess. Some flowers by the look of it. Don't know why we need those, but sure. Maybe they'll put someone to sleep. Angry violets. Oh, hold Alt for more info. Common in the Principality of Masgarth. This flower is named after a famous wizard. Sure. What is shields here? So I guess is that cover? Is that what it's telling me? I think we can get up there anyway. Yeah, it must be that's cover. Looks like we're in. Alright. Anything going on in here? No, just the door.
Damn, a trap.
A trap? Okay, how are we going to deal with this then? Can we try and disarm it? Okay, disarming traps. Disarm a trap, you must first detect it. If you try to open or lockpick a chest with a trap that you haven't detected, you'll only find out about the trap when you trigger it. Try disarming trap, mouse over it, blah, 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 blah. Dexterity check. Thieves' tools are great. Of course they are. Some traps can only be disarmed by triggering them. If you fail to disarm a trap, you may trigger it or lock it. You simply need to try again. Or you simply need to try again. Okay, hopefully we disarm this. That's not a great roll, but somehow still success, sure. More thieves' tools. I'm intrigued to see what our inventory says. Thieves' tools. Yeah, they're just reusable by the look of it. So if we get 4 of those straight away, in fact 1 of them, because we only need 1 character to use them in general. Try this again. See if it triggers this time. I thought we might fail that this time, but no, we're good. And there should be the gem in there, Liam's heirloom, and 17 gold. Look, I'm not going to turn down 17 gold. Let's get the hell out of here. Escape from the fort. Yeah, it doesn't look like going back the way we came is going to be a great idea. Given the enemies outside. Oh, Liam's out there, though. With a loan shark.
There you are, you filthy crook!
You? What? You're drunk. Get out of here before I kill you.
Think you scare me? Not anymore.
A grave mistake.
Yeah, out of the two of them, I'm back in the loan shark.
What are you doing here? I told you I'd take care of it.
Okay, critical characters. Sometimes in the course of your adventure, some NPCs may become critical. This means if you let them die, the game is over. If you attack an enemy while undetected, you gain the advantage of surprise. That means you have advantage on your roll to hit, and your opponent cannot react before the next turn. If you are a rogue, which we are not, your attack will be a sneak attack, dealing additional damage. Okay, so Liam actually gets to go first. And we are not in control of Liam, and he sucks. Because of course he does. We could go longbow. Might be a way to go. Seems killing this guy would be a little bit harsh, but I think it's what we've got to do. Oh, natural 20. We got him.
Are you four here to see Lord Karen?
Who's asking?
Depends on who's asking.
Well, if you're here for Lord Karen of the Legacy Council, that would be me.
So, you're not a mythical creature after all?
Unlike, say, a sober adventurer?
Can you tell us more about the job?
Well, I suppose it's better if you know what you're doing. What do you want to know?
We hear this is a mission for the council, but what is it exactly?
Dear Moraike, you don't know? I'll try to make it simple. But you know, politics? The council includes representatives of the most powerful and influential organizations in the Eastern Kingdoms. It was created to lead a joint effort to explore the Badlands.
Which countries make up these Eastern Kingdoms?
Simple. The Principality of Masgarth, here, is in the middle. The Snow Alliance lies to the north. The Kingdom of Galavan to the east, and the New Empire to the south. All friendly, more or less, but the peace is fragile.
What are the organizations you mentioned?
The Council is, how to put it, a non-governmental organization, meaning that state governments are not represented to avoid partisanship. Instead, there are delegates from the Guild of Antiquarians, the Tower of Knowledge, the Arcaneum, and the Circle of Denantar. And the Church of Einar guarantees fairness, led by Marshal Beric Sunblaze and Oathkeeper Lyra Keen.
What are the Badlands, really?
Simply put, they are a monster-ridden, chaotic wasteland that used to be the Elven Empire called Manicalan. It was destroyed about 1,000 years ago by the Great Cataclysm. Now, only ruins remain, full of forgotten knowledge, riches, and dangers.
I think we know enough now. Thank you.
Are we going to work for you?
Not exactly, no. I'll be your contact with the Legacy Council, which you will serve as deputies. That's why we need to go there and get you sworn in.
What can you tell us about this place, the Principality?
We don't exactly have the time. Anyway, the Principality of Masgarth is ruled by Princess Kaiwood Silverflower. We are a wealthy state with fertile lands, and the easiest access to the Badlands through a pass called the Copperhead Road. We're in the capital, Caer Kiflin, which was once part of the ancient Manicalan Empire of the High Elves. Hence the magnificent elvish buildings up there in the High Tower. While we don't have a state religion, all of the major faiths of Solasta are represented here, though we tend to favor Einar, the god of valor and fidelity.
We should go, don't you think?
Very well. Come, gather your things. You're late for your swearing in.
Whose fault is that?
There was a great moment in that conversation when we asked him a question. He went, "We don't have time, but here's the information after I've said we don't have time." I like this game so far, though. It really makes me want to play D&D. Really does. I'm going to have to bug my friends now, aren't I? They should be prepared for some annoying text messages coming their way in the next few days. Anyway, when rolling an attack or ability check with advantage, 2 d20s are rolled and the better result is used. When rolling with disadvantage, the worst result is kept. Yep, D&D. Slightly put off by the load times. There haven't been many loading screens so far, but they are a little bit longer than I'd hope on an SSD. Not too bad. Alright, looks like we're out in the real world now. Nope, tutorial. Finding your way in Caer Kiflin. The Principality's capital is a large city. Right now, you need to find the Legacy Council. Once you've been there, you'll have access to the fast travel function, but for now, you'll have to walk a little. Go north and walk up the stairs to Sunblaze Court. Then take the stairs west to the council. North and west, north. Let's orient the compass. North it is. Guess this is the right way. Sure. Got all our characters selected at the moment, so we're good. Also, it's marked on the map, so we should be good. Be able to just click up here and let them do their own thing. I wonder if we could, like, pickpocket people right now. I assume we could. You absolutely could in D&D. You just have to say, look, I want to pickpocket all these people. And chances are it would go horrendously wrong. Right, Lord Karen's there. Nice. Apparently clicking on him doesn't give me what I want here, so we're just going to have to walk up to him.
Look at the size of this council hall.
So, this is what they spend our taxes on.
Look, is that...
The princess? Wait, is she leaving?
Apparently so.
Then who will administer the oath?
There's an oath keeper for that, I think.
You thought it would be the princess?
Doesn't she lead the council?
No. In this chamber, she's just another delegate. Lady Keen, the council's oath keeper, is trusted by all.
Lord Karen.
Yes, milady.
Are these your new deputies?
They are, milady.
My name is Lyra Keen, oath keeper of the council.
Shh. Quiet, everyone.
And I will be administering your vows. Once sworn in, you will carry the authority of the council wherever you go. Your every action will reflect upon the council's reputation. Remember that. Always. Now, please, raise your right hands. Do you, each and all, solemnly swear your lives and allegiance to this council, and promise to carry forth our mission to protect our alliance from any who would threaten the common good?
I
swear.
Excellent. Lord Karen will enter your name into the council's register. Thank you for your service.
Congratulations, deputies.
Wait, that's it?
Stop wasting time. What's the mission?
Well, a motivated deputy. So, the mission. As I'm sure you know, the Council maintains a number of outposts to secure the border between the Principality and the Marches. One of them is the former Imperial Fortress, Caer Lem. It's held by some 50 troops under the command of Captain Henrik. He sends us weekly status reports, or rather, he used to. We haven't heard a word from him in 3 weeks. Leave immediately for Caer Lem and find out if anyone there is still alive. If Captain Henrik or anyone else is still breathing, bring him back. The Council wants a first-hand report.
What can you tell us about this Captain Henrik?
A fine officer. More than 15 years in the Principality's army. He inspires trust, loyalty, and courage. Hence the decision to post him there, facing danger.
Wait. These Marches, they're not in the Badlands, are they?
The Marches are a no-man's land. between the civilized world and the Badlands. It's outside the chain of mountains that really define the Badlands. We wouldn't send you in there. Yet.
A whole garrison gone. There are only 4 of us.
Just find out what happened. Run back if you get scared.
Got it. Though we were hoping for a first mission with more riches than risk, if you catch my drift.
You don't get to choose your mission, I'm afraid. So, gather what you need and go. Time is of the essence.
Right. I guess that's that. It's on to Kerlem.
Alright, did we just get a reputation boost, by the way? Faction relations, yes. The 5 council factions have representatives in Caer Kiflin. They can sell you equipment, spells, and many other things. The better your relationship with a faction, the more they have to offer and the lower their prices. However, these factions are in competition with each other, which means you can't please them all. Various subquests will give you opportunities to improve your relationship with one faction or another. Keep an eye on the faction section of the journal. Press the map button to open the location map. When a waypoint has been found, you can use it to fast travel to another place in the location. We can fast travel to the grave, whatever. Would this open the map? It would not open the map. Would M open the map? Indeed it would. Oh, look, you've got the Snow Alliance Embassy over here. Sunblaze Court. We could absolutely do a lot of exploring here, but right now I'm just going to fast travel to where it's telling me to go still. There's a lot of stuff going on in this game, and I'm really enjoying it so far. Let's talk to the barkeeper, why not?
Hello, adventurers. What can I offer you?
Tell us about your tavern.
The inn? Well, it's not that old, but somehow it feels like it's been here forever. Well, you can meet all kinds of people here, that's the good thing. An old scavenger, a diplomat from the council, a knight, a lord, a beggar. We also have rooms to rent by the night.
Why the name? Gravekeep's Cask.
Well, it's very old, from imperial times. Perhaps a historian would know, but I don't.
I don't think we need a room right now, so let's just say goodbye.
We should go.
Alright, so... actually, we do need a room, don't we? Because we need to take a long rest to level up. Fair enough. Hey, remember us?
What can I offer you?
We need a room.
We'd like to stay for the night.
Sure. Just walk up to the suite and settle in.
Don't know how much money we had, but 10 gold's gone.
Like a large bedroom, really. But you know, this is the capital city.
Alright, let's see what we can do with level up. So for Burden, is now a level 2 paladin. Let's see what we get. Up to 26 hit points. We gained 11 hit points? Jeez, that seems a lot. We've unlocked Divine Smite. When you hit a creature with a melee weapon, you can spend 1 spell slot to deal 2d8 additional radiant damage. 1d8 per slot level above first, plus 1d8 when hitting an undead or a fiend. Sure, I won't remember any of that. Choose a fighting style as a speciality in paladin spellcasting. Sure. We don't need to see higher levels right now. Guess we click next to get the fighting styles? Yes. Okay. Let's have a see. So we get defense, dueling. When wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapons, you gain a +2 bonus. That seems like a bad idea for someone I want to be a tank. Great weapon fighting or protection. Probably protection, right? When a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that's within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. You must be wielding a shield. I'm going to want him to have a shield. I think. We're going to go with protection. People are going to be screaming at me that I'm wrong here. Prepare spells for him. Detect good and evil, detect magic, protect versus good and evil. We're going to stick with what he's got for now. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Let's level up Nyala. She does not have that many hit points, but sure. Grants you specialization with a certain kind of magic, sure. And arcane recovery once per day when you complete a short rest. You can recover a number of expended spell slots, max 5th level, up to half of your wizard level rounded up, sure. Classes provide a specialization when reaching a certain level in the form of archetypes. Archetypes have different names depending on their class type. Each archetype offers a set of abilities. which grants a unique flavor to the character and can radically change its playstyle. So we got Green Mage. Heirs to the ancient traditions of Sylvan Elves, they are wardens of the forest, specialized in nature magic, and also reliable bowmen. We do have a ranger, so we probably don't need a bowman. Lore Masters are obsessed with the lost knowledge of pre-cataclysm times. That sounds pretty good. We know the old empire had superior magic, and they long to learn more about lost spells and rituals. Their magic is focused on gathering all possible knowledge. And Shock Arcanists were battle mages of the Manakalan Empire. Feared magical tradition taught in every major magic school. I'm going to go with the Lore Master. Want someone who knows what they're doing in our team. Oh my god, she has a lot of spells. Some classes have had access to magic spells right away, while other classes have to reach a certain level or select a subclass. Okay. Cantrips, simple spells, which can cast infinitely without spending a spell slot, as opposed to main spells. Main spells each provide a list of spells tailored to the class flavor. For example, clerics have healing spells, while wizards can harness the power of the elements. Some classes can access all the spells from there, while others, like the wizard, must collect them in their spellbook. And finally, some classes require you to select and prepare their spells through a long rest, while others are free to use their known spells provided they have remaining spell slots. There's a lot to understand in this game. I think for the time being, some of these are pretty good though, actually. Oh, I see. I was just going to go with what it had by default, but it doesn't have anything by default, does it? So we've got our cantrips, which I don't think we can change right now. Charm Person can be pretty good. Comprehend language, maybe? No. What's False Life do? Gain a few temporary hit points for a limited time. Could be good. Fog Cloud. Hideous Laughter. Force damage to push creatures and objects away. I think we go Charm Person and Thunder Wave. And finish for her. That was her prepare spells bit. No, it wasn't. That was something completely different. Sure. Ah. That was learning spells, I guess. Kind of really want Charm Person as a spell. But I also don't want to get rid of any of these. Mage Armor seems great. Magic Missile might be the one to go for, but it's got such a big range on it. You know what? We'll stick away from Charm Person for the time being. Level up Tanya. What do you get as a cleric? I'm hoping it's a bit easier. Also, I was right. She isn't going to be the tank. She has decent hit points, but not as good as the dwarf. Channel Divinity. Channel Divinity again. Channel Divinity again. Sure. That was it for you? I mean, I get to choose spells. What's Domain do? This Domain spell is always considered prepared. It does not count to your spell preparation limits. Okay, fine. If we weren't in a video, I would spend ages on this, picking the exact optimum stuff. But not for now. So we need to choose a fighting style for this guy. And Ranger spell casting. Archery is probably going to be a pretty good one. Defense doesn't seem the way to go. Neither does dueling. Two-weapon fighting, you could make him effectively a rogue, but to be honest, if I was going to go for two-weapon fighting, I probably would have picked a rogue. Right? I think we go archery. And then we need to select spells for this guy. Animal Friendship? Choose a beast that you can see within the spell's range. The beast must make a wisdom saving throw or be charmed for the spell's duration. Nice. Cure Wounds could be pretty good. Don't know if we've got anyone with actual healing. Hunter's Mark. An enemy gets additional damage from you. You can easily detect it for a limited time. Sounds weird. All right, we're gonna take Cure Wounds. And is it worth taking Fog Cloud? Maybe. Yeah, let's go Fog Cloud. There will be people screaming at me that I've got this wrong. 100%. So we need to buy some food for the journey and visit Hugo Recker's magic shop. Can we buy food from the barkeep, maybe? Again, I don't know how much gold we've got either. Probably should have a look in the inventory, right? 102. We should be good.
Hello, adventurers. What can I offer you?
Not that I know if we can buy it from this guy. Nope, doesn't look like we can. We could say his beer tastes bad, but I don't see any benefit to us in doing that. So I guess let's go out into the world. Which, incidentally, appears to be continuous. I thought that was like a location that we were in, but no, it actually seems like the pathing is absolute nonsense, but the world is continuous, which is kind of nice. See, will you sell some food, buddy? Crafting. Not bothered right now. Not bothered right now. Oh my god, there's so much to understand in this game. I will learn the crafting at a later date. I just want to buy some food. This is the magic shop, apparently, though.
How may I help you?
Can we see your wares, my friend? I always seem to go with Nyala. It seems like she's got the most balanced and normal thing. The most balanced and normal conversation option. So what do we need off of this guy then? A scroll kit, maybe? Even worth getting any of this stuff right now? Poisonous kit? A herbalism kit? Might as well grab a herbalism kit. It's only 6 gold. We need to do them individually, apparently. Grab that for her. Do you know about poisoning? Do you know about poisoning? Do you know about poisoning? Doesn't seem worth it then, does it? If none of you know about poisoning. What else we got? Component bracers. Arcane circlet. I think for the time being, probably nothing going here. Except maybe the scroll kit. Only 29 gold. Why not? I'm spending a lot, actually. Let's get the hell out of here. And then we need to buy some food for the journey. Oh, does this guy sell food as well? Ingredients aren't food as far as I'm aware, but they could be. I don't think so. These are magics and curiosities. It's not really what I'm after, is it? See if we've got any food shops going on around here. Would they even be open at this time? Let's talk to this person. Doesn't look like they're selling food, but sure. Gotta be worth doing. Not immediately seeing where I need to get this food. It might... Maybe if I go in the journal in a minute, it'll give me a clue.
It's an honor.
No, you just say it's an honor. Well, great. Thanks for that. Before you leave Kerlem, you should visit the local stores and make sure you've got everything you need. Take your time to optimize your equipment. No. But at least buy rations of food. You can buy some at Gorim's Emporium on Market Street. Perfect. Thank you for the information. And where the hell is that? Ah, it's right down here where we were. Gorim Iron Soot. Yeah. And I do like the fact that you can just click on the map and they go there. That's kind of awesome. Very, very useful. Yeah, Gorim was hidden by the camera angle. That's my fault. Alright, let's see what we can get.
Welcome to Gorim's Emporium.
What do you sell then?
What do you have to sell?
Everything you'll need for going out there into the Badlands. Food, ropes, torches, and of course armor and weapons. I also have some other stock like remedies and antitoxins. That can come in handy.
Ever heard of deep spiders?
Are you Gorim?
That's me, the one and only.
Alright, let's see then. Is it worth it? You know what we do need for this guy? Shield. A shield is absolutely necessary. His ability relies on it. So, probably this. I think that's all we've got, literally. So, let's just grab a shield. For Burden. No. I was trying to drag it, put it on. I guess we'll have to do that in a minute. And some ration pouches. Don't know if we do this per character, but let's get 2 each for the time being. Even though most of them already have some. Alright, we're going to have to leave that there. I don't want to mess about too much with equipment and stuff in video. I might do it out of video. Just, like, set the guys up. Ah, that's a shame. He's got a great axe. Interesting. He does also have a battle axe, which I assume is going to be a one-hander. Yes. Because he needs to have a shield. Can we switch hands? No. Yeah, the fighting style I've given him, he requires a shield, so would be dumb if I didn't give him one. Right, what's our journal entry now then, hey? Just nothing? Just nothing going on? Can we leave? Guess we can probably leave. Oh, the second we leave, we get a cutscene.
Deputies? A word, if you please.
So famous already. I love it.
You were in there too. Are you a member of the council?
I'm Annie Bagmorder, quartermaster of the Scavengers Guild. We don't have a seat in there, but they all know exploring the Badlands without us would be a bad idea. That's why you should stop by our headquarters downtown. You'll need our services, I'm sure.
Is that compulsory?
No. But you'll find our services useful. Everyone does. Did Lord Karen not tell you?
No. He pretty much stuck to giving orders.
Oh, right. Anyway, we offer plenty of help and advice to beginners like you.
We are grown-ups, you know. At least, most of us are.
Of course you are. Well, good luck.
At least she's not another lady or something.
Scavengers, eh? I never knew if they were legit or not.
Inviting beggars to the council? How peculiar.
I'd rather visit the temple, honestly.
So, what do you think? Should we check out their headquarters?
It's not far, but...
I've had enough talking. Let's go kill some monsters.
If there's business to be done, we can't afford not to.
Visit the Scavengers headquarters. Tutorial quick shopping. Near a merchant, you'll find a quick shopping interaction. This bypasses discussion to instantly open the merchant. I love that. That's great. Looks like you have actually gone out of their way to do some quality of life stuff, and I really like that. Let's go and see Annie Bagmorder before we go. She's only here. We might as well, hadn't we? See what she's got to say.
Ah, you came.
Well, you're only 10 feet away.
Curiosity. So, what exactly do you have to offer?
You don't know?
Do you sell healing potions?
No, we don't. There's a shop for that.
What kind of help do you offer to people like us?
Simple. Now, people like you typically carry out missions for the council. In the marches, even in the Badlands. Sometimes far away, like Captain Merrin.
Who's Captain Merrin?
You really must be new. She's one of yours. Senior deputy of the council. Anyway, you trek out to some old ruin in the Badlands, kill a bunch of orcs. Well, you're still a bit green, so let's say goblins.
Ouch! You're hurting our feelings.
Orcs will hurt much more than your feelings, believe me. And stop interrupting, it's rude. So let's say you find yourself with a whole load of rusty swords, leather armor, shields, too much for you to lug back here.
Oh, so we're puny as well as green. Thanks so much.
So instead, you brave heroes just clear the place of monsters and draw us a nice clean map. Then we take our carts and pick up every piece of junk. We bring it back, we sell it, and we split the profits with you. We move the stuff, you go off to kill more bad things. Everybody wins.
For a percentage, of course.
What? You could never carry it all anyway. Not in your little backpacks.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you. I guess that's it for us?
Fine. Feel free to visit us any time. Or drop into any scavenger camp.
Are there others?
Anywhere we can settle. By the way, if you find Captain Henrik, tell him we're still interested.
In what?
In getting our people to Caerlem. The outpost is perfect for us. Close to the Badlands, with plenty of space for our camp.
Right. We'll tell him if we find him.
That would be appreciated. The more you do for us, the more we do for you.
Oh, so this business relationship can get better.
And I hope it will, friend.
I guess we'll see you around then.
Sure. Good luck out there. And don't forget, in the Badlands, always keep your eyes open.
Alright, so we are coming up to the hour mark in this video, and I think we will leave it there for today. There will almost definitely be at least one more episode of this because I am really, really enjoying myself. I actually kind of want to make individual characters, like pre-made characters for me. Pre-made characters? No, custom characters. What the hell am I saying? Like characters I actually make myself and do this all properly. But I will carry on with these guys for videos. I won't ever go beyond what I do in videos on my own, but I'm going to play a hell of a lot more of this because I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I've been Nathan. If you liked the video, please leave a like, subscribe, all that nonsense. You know it helps me out. You know it's nice. You know you're a good person, really. Well, I don't know. I hope so. Anyway, I've been Nathan. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.